Hello, everybody. Steve here, and I've got a quick little project. Well, hopefully it's quick. Hopefully it's fairly simple because I want to get it done tonight, and it's already late. It's already 10:45, and I've got classes tomorrow. I've got a lot of stuff going on, so hopefully this doesn't take up too much time. So basically, what I'm going to be doing first is trying to repair this knob that cracked, and this knob was from one of my tripods, the tripod that's actually holding the camera right now. So this locks the vertical shaft in place. There's like an extension shaft that could get cranked up, and I guess this is ABS plastic. It's really sharp where it broke off. Like, I was using it broken for a while. Sometimes I would poke myself. So I want to take that off first. So I'm going to put my safety glasses on, which I left just out of reach. Let me double check, make sure I am recording, because I do not want to. Okay, start over. I'm going to try to get this done as quickly and efficiently as possible without any hiccups, stutters, or goofs. Alright, so first of all, eye protection is always a good idea, no matter what, especially when removing like plastic, even just removing the little, like if you got a printed part and you're just kind of like removing little pieces of support material or little fuzzy things on here, sometimes the plastic just like shoots off and ricochets. And even a tiny little piece hitting your eye is not fun. So let's see, like that one shot off somewhere. You know what? I forgot one thing that I was gonna do. Now I'm realizing it. So luckily I can just pause the recording, so there's not this huge gap, and or I don't have to edit the video. I could just pause it. So what I was gonna do was put a couple nuts on here first, so I can grab it by the nuts instead of the threads. One or two, maybe. Yeah, probably just need two nuts on there, because if I clamp down on this with the pliers, I might damage the threads. So let me go grab a couple nuts first. Is that 5/16? One kind of looks like 5/16. I'm guessing 5/16. I have 5/16 nuts. Let me go size it up. Okay, bummer. Actually, it's not 5/16, so it might be metric. I'm just gonna skip trying to figure it out and seeing if I have a proper nut somewhere, and just go to plan B, which is just wrap it with something. So I protect the threads. Okay. Now the threads are protected, and I can give it a nice squeeze and get these in there. See if I can. There we go. Let's see. There we go. There. Alright, I think about this time I could heat this up. Let's turn this on. It's got to heat up to. Let's heat it up to 205. Get it nice and hot. On top of a metal plate there. So. Okay. So, it's the top of. Oh, I ended up. I still ended up damaging the threads a little bit, tiny bit, but it'll be fine. So, this is a knurled pattern. This kind of crisscross pattern is called knurling. It gives it a texture. Also, it allows something to grip on and not slide off. So basically, what I'm gonna do is, or at least my idea to get this done quick and simple, quick and dirty, however you want to call it, is to. Oops. Wanted to get that nice and straight instead of moved over. Straighten out this stack of coins here. Well, it doesn't have to be perfect. That's fine. All right. So anyway, the original shape of that knob had 4 rounded points on it. The other coins that I have are too big to make 4 points. It didn't allow me to put this in the center of the dish, so I'm using a smaller coin. But because it's smaller, I have to use more of them. So now it's going to be a 5-pointed star. And basically, the idea is I'm just going to use those to roughly hold the plastic in place. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try. Of course, I am knocking into the coins. I don't know if this is going to work. This is an experiment. But I can talk while I'm doing this. So my other ideas was if this quick and dirty method doesn't work, I would make a more proper mold, more enclosed, and use probably like an open flame to really heat up a lot of plastic at once, and fill up the mold. Maybe even put it in an oven. Actually, I mean, this might work. I might just have to. I'm really making this pen work. You're supposed to let these pens like cool down a little bit. They do have their limits. I'm kind of putting this one through the ringer here. I mean, this doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't remember if I finished my thought before. But basically, what I was saying is, this actually might work, and I might just have to touch it up with the soldering iron. And if it's not fully adhered to the knurled part of the bolt, or if there's, you know, if there's any details that need to be worked, I could just, you know, this is, you know, I'm seeing that star shape come out. These coins are less of a mold and more of a guideline. Now, let me put this down, because I don't actually know how well you could see that from there. Well, you know what? It's pretty horrible. I should have repositioned this. I should have had it more like this. And I could point it down. That's probably a little better. Even maybe a little zoom. All right. Let's get back to it. Yeah, I think basically it's shaping up, and what I could do from here, actually that's enough of a star shape. So make sure it's not too hot. Yeah, just grab it, and it's funny from here. Now I could just do this part by hand. Fill in this area. The bolt is starting to get warm. Okay. You could see where the points are underformed, but you can see that the points are there. So now I'll just fill these out a bit, and my fingers are starting to get a little hot. This piece is starting to get hot. I should have ventilation as well, even though it's PLA. PLA is generally pretty low toxicity, but it's still plastic. Plastic is plastic. And it's getting hot. I'm still holding on to it. Getting hotter. It's just all that heat is slowly working its way into the metal. So I will put it down. Ooh. Also got to keep an eye on this because this is this tangled mess is going to kill the motors that are trying to pull this through. There we go. That's better. All right, good to go. Okay, that's probably good enough. Doesn't need to be perfect. Oh, temperature dropped. It's gotta heat back up. Okay. Anyone else? Yeah. Add a little more there. Yeah, you know what? I think that's good enough. So I'll test it like this first, and then if I really feel like it, I will smooth it out, clean it up with the soldering iron. But you know, it feels good enough to turn. Let's give it a try. All right, so here is, sorry about that. Here's where this gets inserted. All right, now let's, sorry, horrible camera work. Look at that. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. All right. Now let's tighten that up. Oh, I like it so much better than the original. And let's see if it goes in. There we go. Now I got it focused. If it goes in far enough. To lock. Let's see. Make sure. Yeah, there's plenty of room between the tripod and the plastic knob. I could feel it's tightened. Now I don't know how much I could tighten it. All right, focus again there. So this is nice and sturdy now. So that's tightened all the way, and there it is. There's a new knob, a beautiful textured unique purple star knob, which I am probably not going to spend the time to smooth out and make it look perfect, because I've got other things to do, and I will do one of them right now. Next video, I'll do this bracket. So when I post it, check it out. Thanks for watching.